Yeah. Hey everyone. Now it is official weekend. Hopefully everywhere in the world when I say it. So I am going to stream, but on a little bit of a borrowed time. So I have to do something here in like about half an hour. And we'll probably be gone for like 20 minutes or so when it happens. So that's great. And then I have a time where I actually need to stop because I need to do something. So I cannot like play until I would say I have come to a point where I want to stop. I have to stream and then say now I have to stop no matter what. And then we will see how far I come, I guess. I'm not 100% sure exactly when and how long it's going to take. About what I can say now before I need to stop for a small time. But yeah, it is actually a little bit annoying, but that's how it is. But Jesus, yen is not that high when you look at the exchange rate. I've gotten some yen to take with me, and well, it's low. Let me just say that. I mean, if I just want, let's just say 100 of like Danish. I mean, that's a lot. When you just like take it as a comparison, and if the prices, if I can say, is like somewhat still the same as I was in Japan. I know it's not for like some years ago. I could get a meal for like a meal that was a meal for like 1,000 yen. I can hardly get. I can't even go to McDonald's for this money. I mean, that's just to explain something, right? You cannot get a real meal for this amount of money in Japan. Presumably, still, I do not know. While I can't do that in Denmark. So that speaks like volume when you are over there and how it is. I mean, it was also low many years ago. Like, it has been low a lot of the time. I have no idea what happened here, but it has always been low. Oh, I actually did not know that it had fallen down from here all the way down here. But for me, it's always been like the 0.05. Usually I take the like exchange rate. But it has fallen that much lower now. At least I thought it was gone up. But apparently not. Well, it had a small spike, but it actually dropped. Oh well. That's not good, I guess. Nocturne, welcome. Hi. Yes, I hope you have a good weekend, as it is right now. I have like spent most of my day, like making some preparations for like my travel, or travel and vacation to Japan, here in like 2 weeks. That is also why I have to like stop streaming about 10 my time, because I need to do something. But I'm getting like all of the smaller stuff that I suddenly realize I'm missing. So I am slowly but surely preparing me. Got a new PC case fixed up. Okay. wait, so it's like... Oh, no, wait. No, no, where we are talking about the case for the PC is like... What? Probably had a crack in like a side window or something. I had a problem with my own PC once. It was a fan that suddenly made a weird noise. Oh, sorry, I have to take the phone. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back again. So in about half an hour, I need to do something, and we'll be gone for like 20 minutes ish, presumably. I can stretch it a bit further than half an hour, but I will soon leave for like 20 minutes. And when I do, I will come back and then be able to stream for like 3 hours ish. That's how the world is sometimes. Keeping that one over here. Okay. So you're going through Nioh New Game Plus. Okay. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go through Nioh in New Game Plus. I mean, if it does add a lot of stuff to the game, like not just enemy placement or something difficulty, but add something like story or something, then I could maybe want to do it, you know. If you want to get the true ending or something in the game, that could more intrigue me to go to like New Game Plus. But if it's like, I do not know, Dark Souls 2, where it's like you need to go to New Game Plus 7 to get the butterfly armor, then it's like, nah, it's fine. I don't need to do that. Oh wait, there has come something. Oh, has something come out? Newsletter for Slay the Spire 2. Have they added something? Oof, I really hope that we can get a lot of the mods that we have in Slay the Spire 1 to Slay the Spire 2. I really love Slay the Spire 1. The DLC New Game Plus after base game has a ton of new stuff. As I have understood it, it's like when you are done with the story, you can do like the DLC afterwards, which also adds like not necessarily something to the current story, but have something of its own story going on. But you're then saying that if you go to New Game Plus and then do the DLC, there is a lot of new stuff there. I may need to look up exactly what it is before I decide what I can say it want. what I maybe want to do, if I want to do it. Oh my god, I now see that they are apparently working on a new character for Slay the Spire 2. If that is true, I'm all up for it. I will say though, I'm really sad about Slay the Spire 1, because they have apparently updated Slay the Spire 1, which has made so a lot of other mods for the game do not work properly. Like, yeah, great. I think I'm going to look up exactly what Nioh is going to add. My plan for the game as it is right now is to, you know, play the game, do the DLC. Unless I'm like doing the DLC before I end the game if I can. But like complete the game, complete the DLC stuff. And then I will probably look up if there's something worth for me for like continue playing Nioh or going straight to Nioh 2. Is that going to be one of the other? Excuse me. No, it's something else. I thought it was like something new with a game. It was not. Ephemeral, or whatever it actually pronounced, is a new variety type only on New Game Plus 3 and 4. Oh no, no. For me, it's not like getting like new rare ribbon or getting new enemies. For me, it's more like as I said, something that adds to getting some more story to get or unlock and I do not know the true ending. I mean, I really love what they did with Nier Automata, where you like technically play the game again, but from another character's perspective and so on. That was really nice. It does not really mean that, but mean that I need to play it. But I mean, I've played Dark Souls 3, and well, I think I've only gone up to like New Game Plus 1 with the game because I wanted to do something. I don't remember what it was, but I wanted to do something, and then I went up to like New Game Plus because it was something I could easily do when I had New Game Plus on it. And since I was over leveled and had a really strong build, it made it easier. The same with the same with like Elden Ring. I've gone up to like New Game Plus, I think 3 now. It's out. No, I believe it is the only New Game Plus 2 in Elden Ring. But it was more like, oh, I actually sort of want to get like this specific ending myself, and then I just went in and do it. And you know, since I have power farmed and was overpowered, especially with a bleed build, I mean, you can rush through the game with a bleed build. I cannot say for now because they have nerfed it, I think, quite a lot. But when I played it, it was like before they started nerfing everything. bosses and weapons. I really like that. I once like beat Redan. It was New Game Plus before he could even go in phase 2 and jump up in the air and become a meteor. That speaks like how strong Bleed was at that point. I do not know what the biz is on this that somewhat count as Twilight. Or the Twilight Zone. I have not gone into the Twilight Zone, so I have no idea what it is. But as I said, I am going to look it up. I guess to like see what I actually I can do it now. I don't think there are any spoilers to it. I don't believe so. New Game Plus in Nioh is a restart the game, keeping all stats and equipment. New Game Plus is called Ray of the Strong. You unlock it by finishing the game main mission. Oh no, I have actually not played any of the Diablo games really. But for me, I do not know. It have not really been something for me. I have... Actually, I've forgotten what the newest Diablo game actually was called. I have that, but that was because it came with my PC. But I have not touched the game at all. Is it just called Diablo 4? Yeah. Huh, okay, it is Diablo 4. I thought it here like it was Diablo something else name. But I got Diablo 4 with my PC, but since the whole game is spend money, if you want to have fun with the game, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. At the very least, what I understood with the monetization system is like, yeah, it's only fun if you're a whale. More or less like that. Especially like when you have high level characters. It may be fun in the beginning when you can level up, but afterwards it's boring. Something like that. And since I'm not the biggest Diablo fan, I have not played the other ones, like, yeah, this not really was something I wanted. And in this dungeon mode with floors that open up further and clear difficulties. I have to look maybe a bit deeper into it. I mean, if it's only for grinding, for the thing of grinding, it's not that kind of funny. I mean, I've also played MMORPGs games, and what can I say, like, to a certain extent, a lot of it also like can be really boring, because when you are at the highest level, you just do nothing else than farm items, so you can maybe craft some new gear that just looks cool or something like that. So if the only big thing is that you can grind to get stronger weapons, it doesn't really matter for much to me. For me, it's like, okay, then I play the game more for the fun of it with the story, and then it is also difficult in by itself. It notoriously famous for being hard. But in question to that, it's like, if it's just for farming, then nah, that doesn't really matter too much. Not unless I can get like a new different ending of the game. Or a new playable character unlocks. Or I see a viewpoint from another character while I'm playing the game, maybe, or something. Like, it has to add something new other than new weapons. If that like makes sense. If it's I mean, if it is like something of a roguelike game where you have to like fight the same enemy, that I can do, but that's usually also because it's a roguelike game, so you're never starting off with the same thing as well. I don't know. It's just it's just for me. It doesn't really matter too much. I mean, in Elden Ring, I farmed a lot, and I spent time to farm so I could level up. But that was also so that I could have one character to have a lot of the like spells, gears, and items. So I would be ready for something like New Game Plus and just could still roll through New Game Plus in Elden Ring. Because I wanted to get another ending. But that was mostly it. Or at the very least, I can say like you could get something new, because after you like are done with when you're after you more or less are done with the game and have burn the Earth Tree in Elden Ring, that's like the point of no return, where the whole map, or the very least the capital city, changes. And that was something I wanted to do, and have a weapon as well in the capital city I missed. That was actually the reason I reset to New Game Plus. I remember that now. It was because that I missed something. So after I was done in what's it called? Falun? That was like the turning point of, oh yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, I need to reset. New Game Plus. But I don't think Elden Ring is like, it was not adding something new of what I know to like its ending. That was its DLC, but that is like a separate thing. So that was, yeah, I do not know. The selling pitch is not really going through me with the Nioh. I think it's just because it's not really for me to go New Game Plus. I can say I went New Game Plus with Sekiro, but that was again to get the different ending. In this case, fighting Sword Saint Ishin or Old Man Fire Ishin. Oh, okay. See, that I did not know. So I can play other different characters. I mean, that could be cool, unless it's just like visually, but that does not add too much. But it does really sound cool, regardless. I have no real idea what the tea house is yet. Actually, what is the tea house? Tea house, special location in Nioh. You unlock the tea house after doing something. The tea house is where the game clans battle for online sprint. Oh, but that means I do not really care about that too much, unless I need to. I don't think so. I use glory. I get glory from killing revenants, as you said, to trade with merchant items, known as rare weapon armor. Transform yourself into another new character. Well, I mean, I don't care about the testers. What do you mean by transform? Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'm going to take a phone again. Okay, I'm back again, but that's only for like 10 minutes, and then I need to leave for about 20. And that's first there I can actually start the stream properly. That's how it is. They're based on real players. That is actually cool, I will say that. That they are based on characters, and you have the option or the possibility to get like their weapon or like the armor they are having, which is actually pretty nice, because most players, including myself, have purple gear, so there's a good chance you can get like purple gear yourself, and presumably and hopefully something better. But that was not really what I was looking for. What does it say here? Hanzo is an NPC in Nioh. NPCs are characters that are interacted with or shown in the game. NPCs are characters that add contracts to the game lore, provide information, blah blah blah. Yeah, but does it change how my playstyle is then? Maybe we should look up what it is to transform into Hanzo. since I have like no idea. Well, I saw a lot of people dying from drowning. Last time I played, I saw so many people dying from drowning, and I hate slimes in the game because of that as well. But okay, play as other characters. This one caught me when you said that you could do this.
Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. In this video we're going to be checking out how we can play as Hattori Hanzo as well as some of the other characters in Nioh. And I'm not talking about just getting their armor to cosplay them sort of thing, I'm talking about legit actually transforming into these characters. So how do we do this? Well, the first requirement we need to meet is we do need to complete the first mission in the 3rd region. It's called the Spider Nest Castle. Once we have cleared this mission, we want to go into any of the starting points and notice there's now a new menu called the Hidden Treehouse. So we have a few options here.
The fun part is that the boss itself was actually not that hard. And that was also the reason why they probably gave it a one-shot kill ability. The big ooze slime in chapter 2. But at the same time, goddamn, it just took a long time to beat it down. But it was not a hard boss as soon as you could get rid of the ads.
The main one we're going to be focusing on now is trade. So if we go ahead and click on trade and then press R1, we'll notice we have a few characters here to choose from. These are the characters we can purchase so far. I reckon that the more you advance in the storyline, the more different characters you can unlock to actually play as. However, you will notice something else. In this tea house shop, the trade center, you will not actually be buying stuff with gold. You use a different currency called glory. The quickest and simplest way to explain how to obtain glory in Nioh is really just helping people out. Let other people summon you into their worlds and help them defeat bosses. The way to do this is you want to come over here to the starting point, click on Torrigate, and come down here. Either of the options will do. For example, if you just want to play with a random person, any level you like. Then you'll notice when you finish the co-op session, whether you defeated the boss or not, whether you died or you actually made it through to the end, you'll get this pop-up screen showing how much glory you actually earned. The amount of glory you actually get for finishing the co-op, as you can see, depends on a few factors. For example, how many shrines you found, did you defeat the boss, did you make it through, and stuff like that. Once we do have enough glory, we can go ahead to the tea house and actually buy, for example, Hattori Hanzo, which is the cheapest one for 1,300, and then we can come down here to transform and we can decide which one of our characters we want to use. It doesn't change the stats, they obviously all stay the same, it's just the appearance that changes. But anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did find it helpful, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more Nioh content, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, okay, that's a bit disappointing. I actually thought like, oh, so I transformed to a new character, I could maybe get a whole new skill tree or have like something special with the character. I do not know if it's, I mean, transformation sounds cool, but it's just sad that it only transforms me to the character, not add something like you can get gear and items that only work for them maybe afterwards. I do not know. That's not that much that's really speaking to me for New Game Plus. It's more like you can play the game again with like either new rarity of weapon or upgraded weapon more, which is the same thing I'm doing in normal gameplay. I'm either finding things that are higher level, make it a higher level, or if I'm lucky to find what I want to have at a higher rarity. So it's not necessarily that much that adds to the game in that sense, other than they make it so you want to maybe grind for certain stuff, especially transformation, because you need what it seems a lot of glory to get it. I don't know. It's not just speaking to me that much. I do not know. I was hoping that was more if anything, with at the very least the transformation. That's how it is. Oh yeah, I do not. I mean, I can understand it, but I do not really like that the you know, are closing down like the Pokemon Bank, as they also like close down Wonder Trade, and so on for Pokemon. I have Pokemon Home now, have all the things that I have collected in like there. But it's just sad because it's like, you know, that was once childhood and youth where you played Pokemon on a 3DS and so on, and you cannot do the same thing anymore in the game. So it's sad when I like see stuff like this. But funny enough, I actually thought that they had closed down Pokebank, I think 2 years ago? Or maybe it was like when they were talking about doing it. But it's still a sad reminder, nonetheless. And now I need to get a Switch 2 if I want to like play Pokemon Wind and Water. Actually, it is still quite a lot of money. Are you kidding me? On this is, do you get anything special other than only Pokemon Legends with it? I mean, the only thing that speaks to me is like the next From Software game that exclusively is going to be on Switch 2. Then we have the remake of Ocarina of Time. And presumably like the next new Zelda game. That for me is right now the only thing that speaks to my heart of why I need a Switch 2. But usually I've always been, hey, I'm going to get the console just because of Pokemon. But I'm doubtful about the next Pokemon game because of the latest releases of Pokemon as it has been. And that's actually sad. That's like the way I came into Pokemon and liked Pokemon. That and watching, you know, the cartoon. At the very least, if I can say like the first region, more or less. But yeah, that's just how it is, I guess. Ah, well. Yeah, it's time. So I need to do something that would take... I'm saying it will take about 20 minutes. So 25 minutes, presumably half an hour, before I will like end up returning back. When I'm back, I will start playing Nioh. And I will then be able to play until around 10 my time. And then I have to stop, no matter where I am. And it's going to hate me. I am going to hate me if I'm like locked into a boss and I'm not allowed to defeat the boss where I have to like in stream. So let's see, and I hope to be able to at the very least do one main mission today in Nioh in region 3 before anything else. So yeah. I am going to be right back, and then I hope to see everyone on the flip side when I return. Yes.